money. We want job security. We want money. We want money. We want job security. We want money. We want money.
I am David Boudreau. We are standing outside Victoria Park Secondary School while the CUP strike is still on. I'm going to try and get a word with what looks to be the lead. The strike has been going on for 2 weeks now, and we'll try and get to the bottom of this. Hello, I'm David Boudreau from Panther TV.
Hi, how are you?
I was wondering if I can get a couple of words with you.
Well, yeah, of course. I just want to say something to the public. Yeah, sure. Right, go ahead.
All right, let's get inside and try and get inside. Hello. Well, now we're inside out of the cold, so we can actually have a real interview here. You want to take a look at this sign? Local 4400. There's QP. Job loss equals program cuts, and well, I guess are you the leader out here? Or?
Well, yeah, actually, yeah, I'm the leader.
Can I have your name?
Yeah, my name is Abdul.
All right. I want to ask you a couple of questions. Is that all right with you?
All right, go ahead.
The first one, can you tell the people out there why exactly you're doing this?
Well, as you see, all the schools are being closed these days, and we're not sure whether we'll keep our job or not. So we're doing this strike to assure that we'll have our job for life, so that we can, depend on our career. You don't want to be like you know what happened to the hospitals when they shut down and all of the doctors lost their jobs and nurses. We don't want the same thing to happen to us. So we're here striking to make sure that the government will give us our rights and determine our career.
Are you asking for a raise or anything?
Well, yeah, in the last 7 years, we didn't have even one raise, so we want a raise.
Can you tell us how much, by any chance?
Well, a fair amount. We don't ask too much for the government, but also we want our rights, like at least maybe 10% or something like that.
All right. Okay. Everybody wants that. I've heard that you've had a lot of support with the community and the teachers at this school. Is that true?
Well, yeah, that's true. A lot of teachers helped us close some schools and students been supporting us. Yeah, and right now I'd like to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everyone who have helped us during this crisis.
Some parents are concerned about the health and the safety of their children while you guys are on strike. And I was wondering, can you tell us anything about that?
Well, yeah, I acknowledge the fact, if you don't wash and clean the school on a daily basis, there'll be a lot of maybe health problems and the corridors will be all filthy, but until we get our rights back, you can't do nothing about it.
All right. What about the teacher fact, how they're hiring your bosses to clean? What about that?
Well, it's kind of humorous to see the vice principal coming down early every morning and cleaning the school, but I mean, sooner or later, those people who do it will get fed up because it's on a daily basis. They can't do that for a long while. Maybe they'll do that for a week, 2 weeks. Then we have to, the negotiations have to get over with.
All right. How about, what if they hire somebody else to do your jobs? Like maybe people that are on the union but don't want to strike?
Well, that's impossible because since all of the strikers are in the same union, they all have to be on strike. Not if we're all in the same union, so we all have to be in the same strike. Either all of us are striking or all of us work. The other guys, don't have the right to just come and work whenever they want. Since they follow us, they have to, whatever we do, they have to do.
All right. Now, seeing that you're on strike, who's doing the supporting of your children, if you have any?
Well, actually, that's a good question. In my case, I'm pretty lucky because my wife, she has a good job. She works as an engineer, and we have enough money for that. Well, for the other people, I know, I know what kind of supporting they're getting. So we want to get this strike over with as soon as we can because we acknowledge the fact that students are being hurt from this. We don't like the situation. We want to get our rights back and get over with.
Okay, now that some students are staying home, and that's affecting the school because then they can't do their education, is that because of the union, or is that just because the school is dirty?
Well, as dirt increases in school, students will have to go home, and also I like the fact that students are home because that creates pressure on the government to yield to what we're applying for. So the more students go stay home, the better for us.
All right. Now, on Monday, you guys had the mass picketing in front of this school. I would have liked to come and talk to you then, but suppose there's a media blackout or something. What about the students that came to school? Did you let them by, or did you like tell them to go home or whatever?
Well, at the beginning of the morning, we tried to stop cars from coming, and we blocked the parking lot. But basically, all of our strikes are peaceful. We don't want to create any harm. So if the students want to come to school, fine, just let them do it.
On Monday, my son came to school, and he said, no, one of the picketers told me to go home, so I went home. Is that true, or is...
Well, as I told you, yeah, in the beginning, like at the beginning of the day, we tried to turn students back home. But later on, like if he came at the lunchtime, it would have been peaceful for him.
Okay, and what about those flyers you're handing out? There's paper airplanes attached to the back or something? You fold them into paper airplanes?
Well, yeah, it's one of the methods you use for the students to distract the teachers. Like, we just basically want the students to stop going to school, because if they go to school, the government will not yield to what we were applying for. Like the strike will be much longer than it's supposed to be. So if students go home now, the government will think twice earlier, and I hope this thing will get over with sooner or later.
Right, well, thank you for your time, and good luck in this troubled time. This is David Boudreau signing off from Victoria Park Secondary School. Thank you very much.
Hi everybody, we are here at Victoria Park Secondary School, and we would like to have a word with David, and he's coming to us right now. Oh, he got hit. There you go. You, David.
Pretty good.
We see that you're excited today with the game. So how's that?
Pardon me?
How's the game today? How was it?
It's pretty exciting, making me sweat. Pretty challenging.
So what was the score so far?
It's 3-0.
Okay, everybody here knows that you play both hockey and soccer, so could you please compare those two games for us?
Well, soccer's more for the cardiovascular, and hockey's more speed and stuff.
So which one do you like better?
Personally, I like hockey better. It gets me built and stuff, ready for soccer.
Oh, so why do you prefer playing hockey than soccer?
Well, because it's cold and you don't sweat as much. Well, you do, but not as much.
Okay, we know everybody here knows that you won the World Cup last year for the schools in Toronto. So could you please explain that for us and tell us how do you feel about it and how you earned that cup?
Well, in the first round, we did pretty good against Greece. We beat them 5-0, I think. Second round, we played Italy. It's a bit harder. They scored about 2 goals to 3 goals or something. Then we played Brazil. That was the toughest one we could possibly have. We had to face Ronaldo and Romario and all those other really tough guys. We just edged them in the shootout 5-4. It's pretty tough. Then the World Cup game was against Germany, and oh boy, was that ever a hard game. The final score was something like 6-4 in the shootout, so it was pretty long. It was pretty tiring.
So how did you feel when you won the game that night?
Oh, I was so relieved. It was just amazing.
Okay, thank you very much for your time, and we wish you the best luck.
No problem. Thanks very much.
Thank you, everybody here today.
Yo, isn't he that guy who came that day and stole my money, stole my calculator, and kicked my ass? Oh yeah. Oh God, I'm gonna wipe him. I'm gonna kill him.
Wait a second. Wasn't that guy that I took the money and the calculator from that day in the library? It had to be.
Yo, remember that guy came and stole my money, kicked my ass? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that punk? Oh, yeah. Remember? You want to feed him? Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. See, they have it back for you, too. Yeah. There you go. Let's go, man. All right. I know he's downstairs. Let's go down. Yeah, you saw him? Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I saw it, too, eh? All right, let's go.
Hey, you brother. Fuck, what?
Yo, come over here, man.
Yo, what? Oh! Oh, man. Here you go, man. That's what you get, man. Here you go. Here you go.
Stop.
Here you go, man.
Stop.
What a sick
Punk,
piece
man.
of garbage, man. Good job. You know what? Next time, that piece of garbage, you're gonna kill him.
Yeah. Yo!